Hi, I'm Paul McGinley. You're watching Meandmygolf TV, and this is my swing analysis.
So as you can see, we have a special guest for this week's My Swing Analysis, Paul McGinley, Ryder Cup legend, Ballantine's golf club captain and touring professional now for over 20 years, Andy.
Must be doing something right.
Must be doing something. He's had 9 worldwide professional wins as well, so he's obviously doing something right. So this is a special guest, Andy, but what do they have to do if they want to enter the competition?
If you want to have your swing analysed by myself and Piers, make sure you head over to our Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and enter the competition today. It's Thursday, so get over there and enter, and it could be you.
Absolutely. So as you can see, we were lucky enough to spend some time with Paul at the Scottish Open, along with Ballantine's Golf Club. Lots of other great content we did, so make sure you check that out as well. So we're on the range with Paul, and we've got some data for him. We've got some video of him. We use Proudman, and it's a very interesting golf swing, Andy, because it is a golf swing that is made to hit the golf ball straight. Yes. Paul isn't the longest of hitters, so for him it's about strategy. It's about placing the golf ball in the fairway. It's about maximising his distance that he can get as well. Definitely. But if you want to be good at strategy, you need to be able to shape the golf ball with a fade and a draw. So you have to have control of the club head when you're swinging. We see that very much when we see his golf swing, don't we?
We do, and we were lucky enough to play with him the Pro-Am day there, and it was very apparent that he had that control of the golf ball. Yeah. And when you've got the control of the golf ball, do you know what? You've got control of the club face, which he does so well in his golf swing.
He sure does. So let's have a look at that. So let's go to the front-on view first of all. So look, as we see with all great touring professionals, they get a very good wind-up into their backswing. I think the key thing is here that in his downswing, you can see by the time he gets to impact, he's definitely maximising his ability to get the distance out of his game. You know, that attack angle there is he's hitting up on the golf ball. That's going to maximise that distance. We talk about that a lot. But when we go to the down the line view, this is when we see the interesting things. Again, gets the good wind up to the top of the backswing. As he starts the downswing, again with all the top players, we see this rotation and wind into the shot. But as he strikes the golf ball, you'll notice that the blue line we have there, that's the club path. That's the direction the club head is traveling when he strikes the golf ball. Now the red arrow is where the club face is pointing, and you can see how close they are to each other. So he's playing a little bit of a fade here. That's why the lines are to the left of his target line. But what he's able to do from here is, because he's got this great club face control, he's able to hit lots of fairways. So his club face to his path, which we'll talk about in a moment, that relationship is very good. As he continues to swing through here, now you can see that club face isn't sort of rotating a lot, a la Mickelson. And then you can see as he gets into this finish, he almost has this picture frame finish, which we talk about, which is great for hitting a fade. So this is a really good golf swing. This particular shot is great for someone who struggles hitting the golf ball to the left.
It is, and you know, when we spoke to him, he talked about that he'd work on with Bob Torrance was this body release. And this body release, really what he talked about was really being able to rotate very hard through the golf ball, because he was maybe a stronger club face position at the top. And this release of this body really helps him stabilise the club face, doesn't create lots of rotation, but this is great for actually finding fairways and just being under control. You mentioned Mickelson, Piers, somebody who hits the golf ball a long way, not the most accurate, very aggressive player. He has a tremendous amount of club face rotation initially, sort of straight after the golf ball. Great for power, but not the most accurate ways of doing it. Quite different to Paul McGinley, but this is why Paul McGinley is so straight.
Okay, so that was the Mickelson one. Let's just see what Paul does, and let's see if we can give a drill to see if we can help people with
so
this.
What we see with Paul, again, he talks about this body release. So what he does so well through the golf ball is he rotates his lower body, his hips and his torso rotate. So as he goes through the golf ball, the club will work in from the target line, but the club head and the club face won't rotate excessively. So you can see through here now, tremendous amount of rotation of the body. The club face is very stable and very much together with the body as well. Okay, and as we go through from here, he has this nice sort of picture frame finish here, which is quite sort of level here, and that really does help control the face. Now, Mickelson, for instance, great example to showcase the difference here. As he swings through, he won't have as much rotation. The face will sort of be rotating a lot more, and there's not much of this together move here with the body.
So not a lot of body rotation, but a lot of face rotation.
Exactly, yes, exactly.
And so you can see the finish is different as well, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, Mickelson's finish is sort of more up, and then here, very different, whereas we know that McGinley is very much more rounded and finished here. So a lot you can take from that through impact, and often sometimes we know what you work on here really helps what you do before. Okay,
so what we're saying then with the McGinley sort of through swing, it's going to suit someone who is missing the shots to the left a lot, and it's going to help you straighten out a little bit. So what drill have you got?
Okay, so we call this push ball, and it's a great way to get the feeling of the stabilisation of the face, but also using the the core and the body to actually turn through. So go ahead and put a golf ball on the ground, take your setup, and the key thing to do this is we're really going to focus on using the core to actually drive the golf ball forward. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to push the golf ball forward along the ground, but I want you to get the feeling of the butt end of the club and the body working together. So from here, okay,
beautiful.
I'm going to push it along the ground here, and you'll notice through impact here, tremendous amount of rotation, club face is nice and stable, and this is going to give you a great feeling of getting this sort of together feel
Hold there.
through the ball.
Hold there for me, and that's exactly right. So you can see there's a lot of hip rotation, a lot of chest rotation. The right legs come in, the face, as you can see though, hasn't flipped over. So this is awesome if you're someone who struggles with missing it to the left.
Definitely.
Okay, and you hit a shot with that same feeling, yeah?
Definitely, yeah. So once I, do a couple of those and get the feeling then through the golf ball. I feel that quite a lot. It's a good one for me, this is, just to help stabilize the face.
Yeah.
If you want to hit the golf ball a little straighter, I'm just going to do a practice feel now on the way through there of really feeling that rotation. A little bit off balance on that one, but I'll do that one more time. And that finish position as well, feeling more level. Okay.
You're obviously not used to turning your body.
I'm not used to doing it that much, Piers. Okay, here we go. See if we get the same feeling here.
Beautiful.
As you can see there, definitely a much better finish. Really cleared the hips through there as well. That's hopefully going to help me hit some more fairways.
Okay, guys, hope you can take something from it. So make sure you post those comments down below.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more great golf instruction, hit the subscribe button for videos every week.
Absolutely. Why don't you just go to meandmygolf.com as well? Click the link in there. Check out the video series. Why not turn your slice into a draw? It's definitely going to help you this year if you're slicing the golf ball. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.